What's going on, everybody? Zenon from a Car Guy's Garage coming at you on this Wednesday. It's 2:41 a.m. Yes, it's 2:41 a.m. Decided I got to get this vlog done for you all, because some of you might be waiting for it. Some of you might be like, "Oh yay, he's got another vlog at whoop-de-doo," and some of you might be like, "I don't care." But for the ones that do care, that's why I'm making these vlogs. So it's 2:41, like I said, and I'm gonna make this really quick. I really want to keep them under 10 minutes. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I'm gonna do my best for you guys. So to all of you who are still watching, who are commenting, who are sending me DMs, emails, if you could do me one favor, comment on the YouTube video. Let people know that they're being watched. I know that they come up and they say how many views there are, but instead of DMing me, how about you just make a little comment first and then hook me up with a DM? That'd be really appreciated, because the more interaction that there are within the videos, the better it is for everybody else. So, because I would love to answer any questions and stuff that you have in those in the comments. So let's try to bump up those numbers, okay? So I got 3 questions, like I've been doing for my past 2 videos, and I'm gonna answer them as best as I can, and then you guys could comment, and if you have any questions, I'll answer them like I just said. So enough rambling. So first question is, why don't you have any fancy packaging? Well, it's a tough question for me to answer. The easiest answer is that I don't do enough volume to justify buying these foam inserts that you could turn around and get. I've costed them out, and for a few shift knobs they're the same, but I would need about 7 different variations, and you have to order by the 1,000, and so 7 different variations by 1,000, that's 7,000 pieces. I don't have a warehouse. Okay, I have my house, and I have a room that's dedicated to that stuff, so it's very hard to justify buying 7,000 pieces and then turning around and storing them, for one, and secondly, it's expensive. And the reason why you have to buy 1,000 pieces as opposed to 100 is that someone has to take that foam, put it in a machine, take the program, and cut it. You have to pay for that. So the more foam that you buy, obviously the cheaper that it is, because it's very easy to set the machine up, put a piece of foam in, laser cut it, put another one in, laser cut it, put another one in. If they have to turn around and put one in, laser cut, and then take it out, you pay more for actually doing less, and you always have to buy in volume. That's one of the things that you find running a business, is that the more that you can buy in volume, the better. It's like t-shirts. You know, there's a lot of t-shirt companies out there that are selling t-shirts for $5, $10. Well, that's because they're buying hundreds of thousands of t-shirts every single month, year, whatever it is, and they could get a huge discount. So at $7 a box, for me to turn around and go to the straight foam packaging, I can't justify that right now. If you guys buy more stuff, maybe in the future I can. But what I do want to point out with my packaging is that a lot of it is recyclable items. So the box is recyclable, the fill is recyclable, and the great thing about the fill is that I reuse from stuff that I get shipped to myself. So if I order stuff like for boxing, packaging and stuff from my supplier, they put all this fill in there, and then I just save it and I reuse it into those boxes. So recycle, reduce, reuse, you know, the 3 R's. I try to do that, and I do my best with that, while also making the box more professional. For the people who have been with me since the beginning, they could attest to it, that I used to just turn around and wrap everything up and put it in an envelope. Then I turn around and upgraded to different boxes. I was going to the dollar store and I was buying these multicolored boxes and then wrapping it in butcher's paper, and then I moved to brown boxes, and now I've almost weeded out all the brown boxes, and now I've gone to white boxes. So I've grown in that. I have a label that goes on the box now with my company name, with a little car outline and my slogan. and then I print out shipping labels and return address labels. Whereas before I was handwriting that stuff on the box. So there has been progressions in my packaging, and it will get better. But like I said, if I'm not doing, 150 shift knobs a month, 1,000, 1,500 shift knobs a year, it's very, very hard to justify spending all that money and then increasing the prices just on that so that you guys could have this little fancy packaging thing. I wish I could. I really, really do. But for now, that's just the way that it is. But it's pretty cool for the people who are ordering now. I do have these little card inserts in there saying, tag me on Instagram, or it gives you a little blurb about how to take care of the shift knob, or it just says, thank you. And that's just, again, that's growing as a business. We're talking, we're into September now, so realistically, I've only been in business for 9 months. Like I said in my other video, more or less May is when this really, really got serious. So from January till now, I've made these big improvements. And for the people who have bought before and continue to buy now, I think they could turn around and they would say, and I hope some of them comment, they say, yeah, Zen, the first time I got it, it was in this brown envelope, and now all of a sudden I get this nice box out my door. So better packaging is coming, but it's going to be a long process. Now, we're talking about packaging, and the next question is a very, very important one, because what I don't have in packaging, I think I make up for the personal touch that comes with your item. So the next question is what is with the handwritten note? So we just talked about packaging. I don't have fancy packaging, but what you do get in the box is a handwritten note by myself. A few things about the handwritten note. First thing, I should have been a doctor. I got chicken scratch. I don't know how well you could see that, but I have chicken scratch. So I do my best. I try to slow it down a little and write things a little bit better, but I should have been a doctor. Still, the second thing is that I write them all individually. I don't sit in front of the TV and just write and then put them off to the side. When I package everything myself, when I print off all the labels and everything, and I'm done with the box, I sit down and I take them and I write individual thank you notes to you guys, my customers. And like I've said in the past 2 videos, I'm hoping I said it in 2 videos, is the reason for these vlogs is for you guys. The reason for the thank you notes is for you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. And it's just my little addition to turn around and say thank you. Because now in the days of Amazon, Wish, I don't want to say all of eBay, but a lot of eBay, Alibaba, and all those bigger companies, you get forgotten that you're a human being. So I am very appreciative of your purchase, and writing a little simple handwritten note is just my way of saying thank you. And whatever you guys do with the note, it's fine. If you want to frame it and put it on your fridge, that's cool. If you want to throw it away, I'm not going to be hurt. But I get customers who take pictures with it and they post it to Instagram with their all the stuff that they've ordered. So just do what you will with it. That's what I do for you guys, and I will continue to do that. If we look into the future, I know I talked about where I want to be in the future. If I was doing 1,000 shift knobs a month, I would still be doing 1,000 thank you notes a month. That's not going to change. I'm always going to do it until I'm not doing this anymore. Or, if I chop my arm off, well, knock on wood, but then I won't be able to do it. So, yeah, there's that. I'm not going to turn around and I'm not going to just print out a little thing and then just sign it. I'm going to continue doing the handwritten notes. So we talked about the packaging. Hopefully, to those people who are asking these questions about the packaging, hopefully the handwritten note makes up for that. So yeah, they're fun. I like doing them. I think it's important. and I will continue doing them. So handwritten notes, and I have a blog about them on my website at www.carguysgarage.com. If you guys want to find it, maybe I'll put the link in the description so you guys could read it. All right. So now the last question is, what keeps you motivated and stay competitive with your business? It's a very good question. And it's a two-part question. So what keeps me motivated? Well, I've already said this in this video, is you guys. You guys keep me motivated. The emails, the DMs, the PMs, the comments, the Instagram posts, the Facebook posts, all that stuff, that keeps me motivated. That's why I do this. I started my company to turn around and provide a quality product to people who are having a hard time finding it or can't afford, $150, $200 for a shift knob. That's why I started this business. So to stay motivated, it's the constant, checking on Instagram and seeing, 7 new comments, and then I get to like them, and then I get to respond to them. That keeps me motivated. Trying new things that you guys bring to me and say, Zenon, I really want you to make this type of shifter extension. Do you think you could do it? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll get to it. Give me a few days, and then I could draw it out. I could figure it all out, and then I could try it. That's what keeps me motivated. So keep commenting, keep PMing me, keep emailing me, keep doing all that stuff. You guys motivate me, and hopefully when you guys get the shift knob or the accessory that you order, that motivates you to continue on with your journey with your car, and it helps you grow and build your dream of your car, right? We're all living a dream here. My dream is to have my business and to provide you guys with quality products. And your dream is to modify your car to the way that you guys see it. So keep doing that, and you'll keep me motivated. Staying competitive with your business, it's twofold. Do I look at what other businesses are doing? Well, yeah, of course, it's human nature. But at the same time, I can't let that creep into the back of my mind. Is that, damn, I can't play with the big guys. Like, I can't compete with them, because at the end of the day, like I said, I've been doing this for 9 months. Other companies might have been doing this for 2, 3, 4, 10, 15 years. So the great thing about the internet is that you have the opportunity to start a business like this, and then you could build, and you could see what other people are doing. Like, it's like cooking. I was a chef for 18 years. All the recipes in the world are stolen from other people. How you make them your own, that's where you put your own little flair on it. And that's the same thing. So staying competitive, I have to stay competitive within myself. It's not easy, but it's also not hard, because if you wake up every day and you're looking what other people are doing, you're never going to be able to focus on yourself. So I focus on myself. I do market research. I look at what other people are doing, see how I can turn around and maybe incorporate different products. But at the end of the day, whatever they're doing, good for them, and whatever I'm doing is good for me. I've come out with a few little items that other companies don't have, like my CVT shifter. Other companies don't have that, and that's where I turn around and stay competitive, is that other companies might not be making this style of shifter or this product or to fix this issue, where I do, because I'm a small company and I'm able to, right? Like, that's the great thing about being a small business as well, is that you could turn around and hit those little pocket market, those niches, and satisfy 1,000 people, whereas maybe satisfying the 25,000 people is a lot harder when you're small. So for now, I will keep satisfying those little pockets, and then as I grow, I'll be able to keep satisfying them and then take on bigger ones. And that's just that's my competitive edge, is that at the end of the day, I guess the best way to put it is, I have my own lathe, I have my own mill, I have my own laser engraver, I have my own powder coater, I have my own tools that allow me to do a lot of stuff. I own all this stuff. I own it all. So if someone comes to me and says, Zenon, I want a sphere, but I want 17 grooves on it, yeah, I could do that. Whereas another company, they might not be able to do that, because they don't have their own machines and they just mass produce them, and they laser engrave them in house, or they powder coat them in house, or they just get the shift knob done somewhere else and then they just package it in. Like they're a middleman maybe. I do everything myself. And the bigger companies out there, yeah, Raysang, likewise, I'm assuming that they have a 5-axis lathe, because, or milling machine, or whatever it might be, because the shifters that they're doing, they're like, their diamond is just, it's wild, and it would take me hours to turn around and do that on a manual machine. Same with Raysang, you know, they have a lot of, some of their Delrin shifters, they're pretty cool. They got these cool little angles and stuff. It's very hard to do on manual machines. It's not impossible, but it's very hard. And again, if I'm on the mill for 3 hours making this piece, I have to pass that on to you guys. And when you're working on a shifter for 5 hours and then I turn around and say, yeah, that's going to be $250, it's might not be worth it to you guys. So, I mean, that's the difference with me. So, I don't know what else to say. Like, I have everything and I do everything myself. So, if you want a different powder coat, I could order it, get it here within, a week. If you want a different shape, I could do it. If you want to modify one of my shift knobs, I can, for the most part. There's certain things that I can't do, but for the most part, there's a lot that I can, and I make up for that. I make up for what I can't do with what I can do. All right, guys? So, I don't know how long this video is, but that's all I got for you guys today. I thank you all. I hope that this was informative. I hope that it answered your questions, because a lot of these questions were asked by more than one person. Believe it or not, I do have more than one person who watches my videos or who comments on Instagram, but I really want to get it up there. So here's what I'm going to say. I want to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. So like and share the YouTube link. I'll have it everywhere so that you guys could do it. I want to get it to 100 subscribers, and I want to get to 2,000 Instagram likes. Follows, I guess is what they're called. If we could get to that, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to have a giveaway, and it's going to be a shift knob, and it's going to be a stainless steel shift knob. So stainless steel means more money. So let's get to the 100 YouTube subscribers and 2,000 likes, and you guys, it's on video, so you could hold me to it. All right? So till next time, thank you very much. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you next time.